Hello and welcome. We're going to be playing some Rust again tonight. Just a chill night, depending on how laggy the actual server is today. We may go do some raids. Ward has green clones set up for us to do. We just have to do it. It's a 100% chance. So we'll get that going. If we can raid, we'll raid first, just so we can do that something different. But we'll see. Get your ass back over there and lay down. Yeah, it ain't happening, dude. No, I don't care. It's not happening. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. No, 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 no. Don't. Don't even think about it. Lay down. Sorry, my dog was being a pain in the ass. Alright. Play a game. Favorite. This one. Boom. Do 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 do. We are loading in. Oh, I think we've loaded. I hear helicopters. Yep. Wait. Right. Let's see what I thought it did. Wipe schedule rates, 5 times gathering customer. Oh, I didn't say it. So I think it's this server. What's under features? Spiritual qualities, absolute sorter, restore upon death, friendly separate, sign on this monument honor. Okay, so it's not in there, but I could have sworn. Hmm. I don't know if it was this server or not. Oh, he left the water running. Guess he really wanted to water those plants, huh? I don't know if it was this server or not. Oh, he left the water running. Guess he really wanted to water those plants, huh? Maybe they were getting close to empty. Oh, server lag on this one too. Why is it? This server never used to lag, and now suddenly it's lagging like crazy. said in this one and this. Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. This one is the grow. These can go anywhere around it. I don't know why he didn't just do one. He did fucking four. Whatever. Um, oh, he filled that back up too. Cool. The chickens probably have 500 fucking eggs in them again. Oh, 78. Whoa, he stuck a mining quarry on me and a bunch of diesel too. Shit, I wonder if he cooked this diesel down. He must have collected it at least, because there's only 6K in there. And I had a shit ton of diesel cooking in there last night. Or not last night, but yesterday. And a bunch of diesel too. Shit, I wonder if he cooked this diesel down. At least, because there's only diesel cooking. Not last. Yeah, we only got 1,000 fuel, so I'm guessing he went and turned fuel into diesel. Maybe even reloaded the one quarry. Oh my god, the lag, man. Holy fuck. Oh, nice. Oh, sick, yeah. We'll just put all of this in here because we can make that up easy when we turn that low grade into diesel. I only got 10 charges on us. Maybe that's why he gave it to me. Yeah, because he didn't have any charges. But that's okay, because I know how to make them. Survey. I learned the recipe for it. Metal frags and low grade. Alright. Metal frags, cloth, and low grade. Metal frags, low grade, and cloth. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And we're gonna go a little quicker. Wow, that took 4 seconds off just by standing next to here. Or 5 seconds, because I think they're 9 seconds when you're not near the bench, right? Let's see what happens over here. Nope, still 4 seconds. All right. Could have sworn it said 9 at one point. But maybe that was just the number I was crafting at the time. Thank you for the follow. Alright, we're gonna get some survey charges down, and then we can place this guy. That's the mining quarry. We want to go for HQM. So what is the max HQM on this server? Virtual quarries. Max HQM is going to be 32.5. Ugh, that's so low. Alright, 32.5 server. Virtual quarries. Max HQM is going to be low. I'll have to get the lag today. Why is it so laggy? I don't get it. I even restarted my computer. I was like, I'll just restart it for fun and see if I can, improve the game a little bit that way. Nope, sure can't. Oh, damn, 30.55 and it's 32.5. God, but I have so many I'm crafting right now. All right, fuck it. We're gonna see if we get to 31 at least. All right. Oh, fuck. 31.9. All right, please. No, crafting, you bitch. damn. Oh, shit. I should have just started with the ones he had on me. God damn. Alright, let's see. Metal. That. That has to go. Oh, we need more wood. We need more wood. Shit, we're gonna have to go do a wood farm. It's alright, though. Won't take that long. Pop that in there. 66K. It's gonna take to burn that shit. God, I gotta upgrade this. Resource and fuel efficiency. Boom. Boom. Oh, it's max fuel efficiency. Take to burn that shit. Resource. I only got 19. I don't want to upgrade it right now. Alright, take that out, that out. Take it out. And I'll put that one in. Oh, it went from 66K wood to fucking 6,000 wood. Hell yeah. Holy shit. Okay, we don't need that wood farm no more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's not where that's supposed to go. It's supposed to be in this box. There we go. Alright, resource box is looking not too shabby. We do need some more wood though. I don't like having less than 100K wood. I go through it too much. Coffins. We don't really need any more storage right now, I guess. Did he recycle? No. Let's make another recycle fucking thing. Fuck it. Okay. These can go in the boom box. Oh, that can go in the boom box. Do we want GP in the boom box? Yeah, fuck it. We'll put it in there. Cups for the cloth. Boom. Ammo right there. I don't have any more incendiary ammo. Do I know incendiary ammo? I do. Metal, gunpowder, and sulfur. Gunpowder, sulfur, and metal. Let's spit out. Really? Oh, fuck. Alright, do we have any scrap? Not in there. What about over here? Yeah, we do. Alright, work. We're about to burn up our scrap, sorry. Boom. Link, shut up. Shut up. I'll beat your rear end, cat. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Shut up. One of us is going to win. It's probably going to be him. What I need? I needed metal, fuel. No, not fuel. Metal, sulfur, and GP. That's what I need. Hello? I don't see anybody out there. Remove this guy. Boop. And see, can we fit this guy in here? We cannot. And we cannot move those. Move that. Alright, let's do a little rearranging. So let's pick up this guy and this guy. Let's put our tier 3 down. Why can't I? There we go. I say, why can't I place this damn thing? Oh, yeah, that's why you're freaking jacked. Alright, let's put you. Let's put the other one down first then. Get close, but don't. Go. Nope, nope. Oh, right there. Boom. There we go. you. Snap in, get close. Nope, nope, get, nope, nope, nope. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Don't sneeze. Boom. I think I slipped that a sliver, but that's fine. Oh, we can duck that in there nicely. Right, no, right, no, right there. There we go. That's better. All right, now, crafting. Okay. My mouse is totally fucking up. I'm gonna have to get me a new gaming mouse. All right. Boom, 128. There we go. Ammo situation solved because that's going to produce 256. Get that back, that back. You go down here. Nah, we don't have any room for that. Okay, well, let's put you. Put you. We're going to drop you in here. Well, now we're going to go up here and drop you guys in there. Link, I'm gonna beat your ass. Get out of my window, dude. He's not now. He just ran up to it. Why do we have stuff over here? Oh, that was the zombie stuff we picked up last night. Let's get you out of there. Ooh, 1,300 fuel. Oh, I'll take it. 8,000 fuel right there. What do we got? Let's put that shit in here because we want to try and get a raid if we have the means to do so. Oh, it's giving me stuff back for my craft. That's what it's doing. Med box. Bandages can go in there. Ammo. I don't need that ammo. We got another freaking... I'm just gonna line the walls with these things. Alright, alright. Okay, now, boombox. We have our own C4, we have our own rockets. I think I have, I think I have everything still. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Shit. Oops. Sorry, work. Let's see, we got ladders, night vision. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, let's see if we can get a hard, because we have the quest for hard bases, right? If I can spell quest right. Yeah, 3 hard bases. Alright, let's see if we can buy a raid then. Boom. If I can spell quest right. Yeah, 3 hard bases. Alright, let's see if we can buy a raid then. Boom. Oh. This happened last night. 11 minutes. 15. 14. 13. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. Oh, fuck. Really? That's what I hate about having limited limited number of raid bases. Oh, there's a player base over here we could go to. Somebody claimed this one, so they're probably going to go straight to that one afterwards. There's another one over here. There's one up here, but somebody claimed it. There's 2 of them. There's one up here. Only 7 minutes left on it, and there's one down here with 10 minutes left on it. Oh, that one's been claimed. That's why it's pink, unless it just popped up. It might have just popped up. Might be why it's pink, because it's got 20 minutes, and these all have under 10. Nobody, I don't think, has done these. I could have sworn it said somebody claimed it, but that's not far from me. I could probably get over there, but I'd have to swim that gap. I'm not even worried about it right now. the thing that sucks about that is if the stuff's not in your bag, you you can lose it because it's a PvP area, so people can take it. And you can't take stuff out of your bag while you're in the raid zone, or put stuff in your bag while you're in the raid zone. You have to leave and wait for the timer to go away before you can. So you kind of have to go in there with what you think you're going to need, and only what you think you're going to need. Otherwise, you have the chance of losing it all. And you can't teleport in there either, so once you raid, you gotta get the shit, get the hell out of the zone, wait for the timer to run off before you can teleport. Streams always bring crazy vibes, non-stop energy, and real fun. Thank you for that. I didn't know I brought crazy vibes. That's cool. um, I always just rock around and have some fun in the game. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually doing something dumb and getting killed, but it's still fun. Alright, we can plant the green one up here that he left us since we got some time now. We are going to do a raid tonight, provided the lag doesn't get even worse. But so far it seems to actually be doing okay. Green one he left was this one, so let's take one of these. Boom. And then we're going to go ahead and grab one of each of these guys. If you've never done any planting or cloning in this game for farming or anything like that, or have ever wondered how it works, you can see each one of these clones has a particular gene sequence up here. All the green ones are good, and the red ones are generally bad. I don't know why you'd want to harbor any with red stuff, but you could if you wanted to. You want a all green clone. Well, we don't actually have any like that. Oh, yeah, right here. See how that one's all green? GHG, YHG. The H's mean hardiness, so it's their ability to survive in the cold weather. So the more H's you have, the more cold of an environment it'll grow in. The G's are grow, and the Y's are yield. So the growth is obvious. The more G's you have, the faster it grows, and the Y, the more Y's you have, the more yield it gives you whenever you harvest it. So the goal is to get what they call a God clone, which is 3G and 3Y. Hardiness isn't a big deal because if it's too cold, we can always throw some heaters down. No biggie. So we don't really need to worry about that. So the growth and the yield are the important ones. More G's means it grows faster. More Y's means we get bigger crop yield. So 3G, 3Y will give you the best of both worlds. You get fastest growth rate with the best yield. On a PvP server, that's considered a God clone because anything over 3 doesn't affect it anymore. So if you put 4 Ys, it doesn't really increase the yield on the plant. If you put 4 Gs, it doesn't really grow any faster. But on the PvE servers, it's actually open to all. So technically, I can make one that's 6 Ys if I want to. It'd be an insane yield, but it would take forever to grow because it has to go through 4 or 5 different stages before you can get the max yield out of it. Without any G's, that would take forever. Who is this guy over here hacking shit? Okay. There he is. Anyway, so how do you get what you're looking for? Well, you do that through what's called crossbreeding. That's why you have so many of these guys here that, what is it, XGG? Is this one, right? XGG, yeah. That's not what I meant to do. Don't know why the hell I did that, but anyway. WGY, WGS, sorry. Concentration's flicking around. So yeah, you do it through crossbreeding. And the way crossbreeding works is you got to get as many clones as you can with as many of the genes that you're looking for. So obviously the more G's and Y's we find on them, the better. But having H's isn't that bad either because we can push those H's off much easier than we can push the W and X's. The W and X's are negative genes. W is for water. The more W's you have, the more water it takes to grow them. Excuse me. And X is like a space killing gene essentially. It doesn't do anything. It's not there for any reason. It's just taking up a slot. Now, how do you crossbreed? Well, you need, if you're going to do it by yourself, you're going to need a lot of clones. See all these clones? There's more in here. You'll need a lot of clones, as I said. And what you're going to do is you're going to start looking at your clones and you're going to find yourself a good green one, like say this one here, that has as much greens as possible. It's got 2Gs, which is good. And what we would do with this is, let's say we use this one. All right. Now we're going to use this as our baseline. And the way we work this is we want to try and push G's and Y's onto this line. Now there's already 2G's, so if we can make one of these three a G, then we'll get our third G. But that means we have to make this one, and this one a Y. So ideally we need to find one that has a Y in the last place, preferably two of them. So we don't have any there, there. Keep looking until we have Y in the last slot. Might not even have any in this box. I don't even know. There's one right there. Y in the last spot right there. Okay. Now, I can use this one, but I have to keep in mind there's an X there. All right. And that X is in the third spot, which is right here. If I end up with two or more X's, it will overwrite the greens unless there are two or more greens to cancel it out. So we can utilize this one here. All right, so we would grab one of these and we'd place it over here. All right, this is our starter. Whoops, I don't know why I just did that. This would be our starter in this case. Okay, so we would grab a starter and we'd place it. I like placing them in my inventory where I know I'm going to plant them. So you pick 9 squares in your inventory, and you know this is your starter, so that would go in the center. That's not the case for this. It's just that's how it would work. You would take one of these and you would plant it in one of the 4 squares around the outside. Now, we could use 2 of them to guarantee a Y in this spot, but if we do that, it's going to guarantee an X in this spot. So we have to counteract that. So if we look for a Y in this spot, well, a third spot, we look for anything with a Y in a third spot, preferably with very little reds in the gene. We don't want any extra reds if we can help it. So we look for one with a Y in a third spot from the end. Nope, that's an H. G. There's one right there with a Y, but that has 2 X's. If we utilize that, it's going to potentially push 2 more X's into our gene if we're not careful. So while that one will work if we need it to work, we're going to hang on to that one for a second. See if we can't find one that's mostly green. Ooh, that would have been nice if that was a Y. There's one, but it's got 3 red on it, which would be horrible. There's one with 1 red and it's only a single W, which we don't have in the first line. And we don't have in the first line with that one there because that's a Y. But we risk pushing the Y off of this, or pushing this G off with a Y. So we have to make sure we don't use anything else with a Y in the first spot. Okay. So if we use this one, it's going to push a Y there. And if we use this one, it'll also push a Y there, which will now guarantee that this one becomes a Y. And if we find one more with a Y at the end, well, we could use that, but that would give us another X in the third spot, which is the same as that one. So that wouldn't be so good. Or whatever one we were using up here, that one. That would not be very good because that would make that, or no, because we have 2 Y's, right? Or did we only put 1? We only put 1, I think. I don't know. Anyway, you want to try to get 2 of each of the letters in each of the rows. That's the goal. And you want 2 or more greens. 2 or more greens will overwrite all the rest. It has to be two or more of the same kind. So two Ys, two Gs, etc. Sometimes you have to make a different generation to get to the God clone. So say perhaps this one had, you couldn't, you just for whatever reason, you kept getting like an X here or something. So if you pushed say 3 or 4 more H's onto it to make it an H instead, then you'd end up with like GYH, GGY or something. It would be what they call generation 1. So you could use that one in with the rest of them to see if you can actually make your clone without getting without having to make any more. Now, to do this even easier, go to rustbreeder.com. Just go to the website, open up your inventory as you have right here. Don't select any of your plants. Select something else or leave it blank like this. Um, Go to rustbreeder.com. Middle of the page at the top, you'll see a button that says Scan Rust. Click on it. It's going to give you a little pop-up with a drop-down saying where do you want to, what screen do you want to give access to. Find the Rust title, or if you have multiple screens like I do, find the screen that has the game running on it. Either way works. It'll give you a little preview window in the top if you have the right screen. If you see the game, you got the right one. Hit allow at the bottom, and then come back to your game. And when you get to the game, all you're going to do is you're going to come over here and click on one, just like that. And you'll hear an audible bloop sound from the website, and that means it's copied it in. So if you're running on one monitor and you can't keep flipping back and forth, or you don't want to, listen for that audible bloop sound and you'll know it's made it, and then you just click on the next one. And you just keep doing that. But before you do that, make sure you set up your clones in an order that you're going to remember them. Okay, so what I do is I use a box and I try to make sure there's nothing else there. These are one of these, I'm sure. I make sure there's nothing else in it if I can help it, or everything else that isn't the clones is at the bottom and I work out of the top. And then I click on my first one, bloop, it puts it in. Click on the second one, bloop, puts it in. Keep doing it until you have all, whoops, of your clones input into it. You want every one of them in there, all the ones you have available. Even if you have another box, keep clicking them. And then you're going to go back to the website and you're going to scroll up to the top and hit stop scanning. And right next to that, you'll see a button called calculate. You're going to click calculate and it's going to tell you all the available plant combination or clone gene combinations that you can make based on what you have in your possession. And then to simplify it a little bit more, at the top of the page after the calculate button, you'll see a few available combinations that you can make that will give you a 3G, 3Y God clone. The first one will generally be the 100% or 50% one. If it's 100%, you can just take all the clones you have available. It will list them in a numerical order based on how you input them into the website. That's why I said use the box, because this way you can gauge what number it's actually telling you. Like if it said input them into the website, that's why I said west side. I always like to try to keep the compass as a north up like that, just so I know for sure east side, west side. Not that I'm stupid or anything, but it just helps for orientation. If your planter's not facing north, that's fine. It doesn't have to, like I was doing on this one the other day. This one's kind of facing north, but it's more like northeast. Doesn't matter as long as you're on the east side of your central plant, the west side of your central plant. That's what it cares about. Any that don't have a direction means they can go anywhere around the center plant and it will suffice. It will work. If the listing says Gen 1 next to one of the clones that you are going to be using, that means you have to make another plant first before you can make your God plant. And when you click on the actual plant you're trying to make, that Gen 1 will become yellow highlighted, and you can click on that and it will show you what you need in your collection to make the Gen 1. And as long as you succeed with the Gen 1, you simply, that means you have to make another plant first before you can. Is that an NPC or is that a player? There are NPCs that roam, but I think he's in his house. Yeah, that's a new house too. That wasn't there yesterday. his whole friend. What? Good. In order to good. In order to crossbreed, once you plant your center plant, you don't want to plant any of the other ones around it until this one has reached roughly 40% sapling. Depending on how many G's it has, like this one only has 3, so I'll let it get to the 38, 40%. But if it has like 4 G's, then I usually drop it around the 32 to 33% because that will still ensure that you get your crossbreed, and it makes sure that you don't accidentally outgrow the seedlings. But this one is just about there. It's actually going pretty good. 36%. Now it should drop to like 42. We should be fine. So these ones Warg said don't have any directions, that I just have to plant them around it, and it'll be 100% God clone for the green berry. So why do you want the green berry? Well, or the God clones. You want the God clones so that they can grow the fastest, yield the most, and be the least care intensive. Like you don't have to keep coming up and doing all the water. Your planter holds 9,000 milliliters. The plants will usually drink about 3 to 4,000 by the time they're full. So you could technically get a couple of uses out of this before having to run the water, but it's not that bad. With the three G's and the 3 Y's, generally you get about 3 crop growths per planter box before they're pretty much empty. Oh, for not shit, no. We don't want to miss that growth stage. Oh, put that down. There. It's still 49. Okay. Should be okay. Hopefully these will get to seedling here. 3 G's, that one will. 2 G's, that one will be alright. There. Should be the thing here. 1 G. Okay, alright, so these two are going to be the slowest. At least they have a G, so hopefully this won't outgrow them. This one's got 3 G's, so you want this one to hit crossbreed before these ones hit by these ones have to hit seedling while this one hits crossbreed. So you want this one to hit crossbreed just a little bit before these ones turn to seedlings. Actually, you want these ones seedlings first. There you go. That's what it is. Yeah. So these ones got to be seedlings first, which is boom, boom, boom. This one should go here in a second. This one is 62% sapling, so yeah, we should be fine. This one will hit seedling. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that one's almost a seedling. All right, so you want these ones to be seedlings when this one hits crossbreed. And once this one hits crossbreed, it's going to pull the genes from these plants around it. And if you look at this one, we have GWG, WGH. Okay, so if we look at our seedlings around us, we got XGGG or XGGHGY, YY, YYY, WX, WW. This one's going to have 2 W's in the second slot, but we have two G's. Yeah, 2 G's that'll override it. First slot we have G, 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 Y. So it's going to be a G in the first spot. It'll be a G in the second spot. It'll be Y, G, Y, 50-50, G. No, it'll be a G in the third. No, this is not 100%, brother. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a 50-50, brother. It's either going to be a G or a Y. It'll be 50-50. Y, Y. That'll be a Y in the third to last spot. G, G. It'll be a G in the second to last spot. And it'll be, I think it already hit it. No, it hasn't. Oh yeah, it's still sapling. So H, so it'll be X, Y, H, Y. So it'll be a Y in the last spot, yeah. So it's going to be a G, GY, 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 or GY 5050, Y, G, Y. So the last three will be a YGY. The first one's going to be GY 5050. It'll either be a GYG or a GYY. If it's a Y, it kind of screws us because it only gives us 2 G's and 4 Y's, which isn't bad. But if it's a G, it'll give us a 3-3 God clone. Let's see. As soon as it turns to crossbreed, we'll know. It's already at 88%, so it should tick over here in a minute. Oh, there it goes. Nope, we got. Oh no, we got it. Yep, we got it. So it's a G G Y Y G Y. So 1 2 3 1 2 3. And you can see this top line was our old one, and then we had the G to start with. We pushed a G on from our little sapperling guys, and then we pushed 2 Y's on. We kept the G we had and pushed a Y on to the end. And then you don't have to do this, but I like to go around and just break these guys afterwards. You could just let them grow and harvest them, but I don't do that because I don't want to make the mistake of fucking that up somehow. So I just don't bother. Now we have enough here to make one more if something happens to that one before I get the 9 clones that I need to put in our backup. But what I do is, you can see I have quite a few clones grown. What I do is I'll clone this one, I'll plant it, and then I'll clone it again, and I'll plant it again, and then I'll clone that and plant it again, so I have a full planter. And then once I clone the full planter, it gives me enough to plant 3 planters. So what I'll do is I'll plant 2 planters instead, make them go to clone, and I put 9 of the remaining seeds over here in my backup box, just in case we ever screw up our crops or plant all of the clones by accident and harvest them all by accident. If that ever happens, then we have backups over there to where we can regrow them. Not a lot of people sleeping outside their base right now. I'm cleaning them up. Cleaning them all up for a Hitman quest. Only if you ask nicely. Is a TC placed on a single foundation counted as griefing? Because I found a fire build spot, but there's just a single TC slapped there. Never asked for just a single TC. Never asked for Aplex. As I said before, I don't know why I'd start now. Screenshot and take it on Discord. Player P became the owner. Traditionally only. It's only griefing if it's blocking someone's already built base. Where are you, grid? Just to make sure I'm not part of the problem. It's fine if I do that for convenient home TPs, right? And it's base, so it's not a grief then. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Okay. I guess they were talking about a build spot or something that the guy wanted. I thought they were talking. I thought it might have been that new guy that was talking about down here saying I griefed his base or something. I'm like, nope. I was here long before you, my friend. I built this little slice of heaven. So here's something cool. Nifty little trick you can do. On this server, rain catchers don't hold 10,000 milliliters like they do on the regular servers. They hold 50,000. So if you put 2 up here, you pretty much have 2 giant water catchers. And they stay full pretty easily. Now you see the hoses that are running down. You would think those are going to some pumps, right? and that pump would then in turn be powered and turn on and water the sprinklers. Well, you'd be right that they are going to the pumps right here. But if I was to get my wire tool out, or even if I was to show you close up, there are no wires plugged into those pumps. There's no electricity going to them. I don't have any kind of a electrical branch. I do have one here. However, I believe one side's not used and the other side's just sending power to the lights inside. And if you look at that wire, you can see it goes over, and then it goes out, and then it goes that way, because that's the main power line coming in. There is no power to that. And you know what, just to prove it, let me show you. Let's get the electrical tool. Alright, now this is my main power. So you can see down here I have power in coming from that counter, which is right over there. And this side, power out, is going to a electrical branch. Right? That's coming to this one over here because that powers my branch circuit, see, from the battery. Now up here we have out to electrical branch, that powers the next one. Branch out is going to a switch that powers our lights on the inside. This one, power out, going to an electrical branch. This one, power out, goes to another switch. That, I believe, goes to the electric furnaces. And then we have this one, which goes down to that branch, and it is currently empty. We have this one, which goes to an electrical branch. That's the one I believe that goes upstairs and powers the lights. We have this one, empty, empty, empty. One. Oh, thank you for the follow. One of these, I think it's this one. One of them was going to the fridge. The fridge don't have power anymore. Yeah, it's empty. I don't know why. He's probably just unplugged it because food doesn't expire on this server. Expires on the regular server, but not on this one. So we have nothing running upstairs except for that one wire, which is our lights, right? Boom. That one should run upstairs. Yeah. There we go. Oh my God, the lag. All right. So you see, I still have it highlighted because there it is. It comes up. It runs to the electrical branch. This goes out to our switch, which is right here. That little short wire. And this one goes to ceiling lights. And actually, it goes to the one over the chicken coop. He thought the light would help give them light, but that doesn't work. It's solar light, not regular light. So what about our switch? Where does it go? Well, that goes to our ceiling lights. So if we click that, you can see it bypasses the pump and goes right out into the lights, right? So if you look at our pumps, we have empty, empty, all empty. There's power in, empty, empty. Same thing over here, empty, empty. There's no power coming to those lights, okay? Or to those pumps. But watch this. Switch over. Nothing, no special tricks. Turn on, turn on. Look at that. Pumps water. Ah. Now, some of y'all might be thinking, oh, well, that must be just a service on this server because it's a PvE server. You know, it's something they can do with a plug-in or something, or blah, blah, blah. Nope. Actually, it's not. You can do that on the regular standard servers. What happens is water in this game works along the lines of gravity fed. So you have your source of water on the top. You have a downflow from the source of water to your pumps. Pumps are on the same level as your sprinklers or slightly higher than your sprinklers. They will gravity feed the water right into the sprinkler. And there you go. That's it. Now, you could bypass the pump and just hook the hoses directly up to the sprinklers, and it would just continuously run the sprinklers because it's gravity fed. But the problem with that is you don't have any control to turn the water off. So once it's full, some plants don't like continuous water, so you can turn it off so you don't have to worry about that. And so you can allow your reserves to build back up again. So having the pumps is nice, even though it's not technically required. What I do for the pump systems is I try not to go any more than 6 sprinklers on a pump. if I can help it, because once you go more than that, it starts failing to do some of the final sprinklers. And what I'll do is set it up in a two line system, and each line is fed by an individual water source. So one water can feeds one side, the other water can feeds the other side. And whatever I build my farm, I just split it evenly down the middle, and I put 6 sprinklers on each side. I think there's only 5 in this setup, but I didn't need any more than that. So there's one there, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. So there's only 5 sprinklers per on this one, but I try not to do much more than that because I don't want a failed system. But if I needed, say, another 6 sprinklers, it's all I would do is just throw down another water can, put them down, and hook it up to another pump. I mean, might as well. There's really no reason to try and like power it to increase the pressure, and there's no point. You might as well just utilize the freeness. Right? Can we get a raid? Ooh, there's a free island. Come on, baby, go. Oh, we have it. Raid 8. Nice. Okay. All right. So we're going to go do a raid. Put our knife up. Put that down. Let's put that away right now because we have the Gary's mod tool in our bag. I'm pretty sure. Right? Yes. And we have a jackhammer. Cool. All right. So put this down here. Put these away. We got 500 ammo now. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go do a hard raid. See what kind of goodies we can get. Raid 8. Oh shit, damn it. So this is a PvE server, so I can teleport around. The bases that I raid are going to be NPC bases. They're not player bases at the moment. And on this particular server, unbeknownst to me when I first started, when you die, you keep all your stuff, which is kind of nice. It works out kind of well in our favor for that. But some people say, "Oh, that's just too easy." Blah blah. It is easy at times, but when you die to like a horde of fucking zombies, and then you have to respawn, and then trying to get back is a fight, and you didn't want to be there in the first place. It's so much nicer to just respawn with your gear and say, "Yeah, screw that." Instant ammo is very nice for NPCs. It does help a lot. But I've noticed too that it also kind of gets in the way because you leave a smorgasbord of fire all over the damn place. Hey, how's everything going? Hope you enjoy your streaming. I am having a decent time streaming. I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream tonight, honestly, because it's been a very rough day. I've been very frustrated most of my day. Oh, there! I knew there'd be a turret. Damn it! All right. So yeah, I wasn't 100% sure, but turns out I decided to do it anyway. Mostly to give work something to watch at work, and just because I did promise to do some raiding last night, and my stream last night went to crap. My Streamlabs crapped the bed on me. I restarted and everything. The server was so freaking laggy. All I was doing was farming. So I just said to hell with it, and I stayed offline. Oh, bullshit, I hit the beam right in front of it, seriously. Is there a beam in front? Maybe there isn't a beam there. I'm just seeing shit. No, there's a beam there. It's a half wall, I think, with a beam on there. Okay, server lag much? be able to hit that one from this angle. We can hit it from this angle. Oh, that's a wall right there, so that's fine. Thought that was a pass-through, but it's not. Any other nuisances in there? See Sam side at the top, but that's fine. We're not flying a heli in. There's some turrets on the back side, but that's okay because we are going to go in the front side. Oh, there's a leftover raid loot, I believe. Sheet metal door. Sure, why not? Let's see. There was turrets up there. What if we just go straight through? Let's try that. Also on this server, because I have VIP, I don't have any degradation to my items. So like, I can sit here all day long and launch rockets, and it won't mess up my launcher. Again, it's a PvE thing. I know. Oh, it's easy now. Blah blah. Believe it or not, this server actually is a lot more challenging than some of the other PvE servers that I was playing on. And there's actually one I have in my favorites list that's extremely difficult that I'm considering giving a test try. But what I want to do first is get Brit's World server up when he finally gets that going, because that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I have done the most recent beta, and he, or alpha as he calls it, he also has another one planned for Saturday. And I'm planning on jumping on Saturday, hopefully, and checking it out. So I'm going to probably do that with Warg, and unfortunately it will be during the day for me. And I don't like streaming during the day because I have a house full of people, and it's very loud, and I constantly get interrupted while playing my game. So hopefully, if Warg is able, he'll pop the stream up so you guys can still see if you want to check out Warg's server. You'll have to watch this video to see it, but you can at least check out the server that way. Oh, check it out. We opened up quite a bit, bossing that wall open. Including another turret. I don't know where. I'm guessing it's inside that loot room, but it's definitely top level, so probably up there. I think it's sitting in there. Bet you. Yep, it's sitting right in there. We'll use regular rockets. It should take 3 to take it out, whereas it normally takes 2 HVs. But I don't care. I got plenty, and I'll probably get plenty out of this raid, so it won't be a big deal. Oh, we're gonna take more than 3? Okay. Sorry, I don't give out my Discord info. I don't have Discord for my chat channel. I don't have any Discord info that I generally give out. I only use Discord to talk with my family when I play games with them. So, what's that? That's a fridge up there. There's a door. That's a grate. I can get rid of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. That kind of jumped me a little bit. I was not expecting that. They put a dust cloud all the way out over there. And I killed a guy. Oh, that's great. I still hear turrets. See a door. I wind up taking out the fucking door frame with this. Oh, what am I doing? I can shoot right there. That is not going where it needs to go. There we go. Right then. Alright, well, let's get the Jackie out. And some ladders. Should only need one ladder at this point. Let's go see what we got. Ooh. I don't like the idea of that. Oh, fuck. Probably gonna lose that ladder. Yep, I was right. Imagine that. Ooh, ooh. You can see me. You are not supposed to be able to see me. You didn't see me the first time. Why the fuck would you see me now? Oh, we got her. No, I lost another ladder though, but oh well. Was easy enough to replace, particularly in this server. There's one in there. I can hear it. You son of a bitch. Oh, fuck you. Come on. Should be enough to wipe out the shotgun traps. Alright, yeah, it's almost midnight, honey. You need to go to bed. Alright, that should have taken out those. Yeah, okay, good. Does that go down? No. Alright, it's just a place for shotgun traps. And a turret, which we already took out. Okay, shotgun traps over there. No turret over there. Might be a turret in that room back there. There is shotgun trap. Oh, there's a guy in there. Two guys in there. He dead. Okay. Alright, let's get some loot. That's not the greatest loot. Let's start with the junk loot, shall we, I guess? Jesus Christ, the junk loot. It's not that bad, I suppose. Got an airdrop at least. Don't need any more scarecrow suits. Oh, rockets. Hell yeah, baby. We'll take those. Oh, open my bag. Grenades can go back in there for now. I can't fucking believe I've been muted. God damn it. Yeah, apparently I was. I thought I unmuted myself and apparently I muted myself. Imagine that. Let's see. Let's just rip the fuck open, shall we? Let's see what's above the loot rooms. Oh! My dumbass. I failed to remember that I threw the other ones first. Not the ones closest to me. Here I was chatting the whole time while raiding and fucking muted. Imagine that. It could be something in there, I suppose. Why does it ever save my fucking... So there was a door up there. Anything? There's a fucking light coming out of that room. I don't know why there would be light coming out of that room. Yeah. What the fuck, seriously? That just goes into the same room I was in. Does it not? Or do they got fucking 3 tier 3 workbenches in this bitch? Alright, well. To get into that bench, I went this way. And I went this way. And I went this way. Oh, that came in right there. Okay, so does this one go to the other side? Let's find out. Okay, it does. I thought it went outside, but apparently not. What the fuck? They got a half wall to cover the door. Yo, you're kidding me, right? God damn it. Could have saved a couple of boom if I just went through the door down there. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. And that is a turret. 2 turrets. Damn. Best views on stream? Shut up, stream boo bullshit. That's right, I did die, didn't I? Oh, oh, she said the blind man to his deaf daughter as he picked up his hammer and saw. We'll take those. I don't care about that. Oh, there's even a fucking hatch right there. Cool. I don't think we'll need it though, because I'm pretty sure this is the last of the loot. Oh, I don't want any of that. Oh, we will do though, is we'll throw it out so whoever gets this raid island after me can have it if they want it. Loot. Yeah, I don't know why we need those, but sure, why not? Ooh, bolty. And that's not all the loot. God damn it, we're gonna have to go get some more. I have the strangest feeling there's going to be a shotgun trap down there. Nope, even worse. Fuck me. Alright. Oh, shit. There's fucking another one down there, too. Should the wife's not messaging? She's not. That one's gone. Oh, there's the other one. We can risk a few shots to the face to finish that guy. Actually, we don't need to. This is a great spot. I'm not. Oh, it's not another hatch. It's loot. Where the fuck is TC? Or was that? That might have been TC right there. Yeah, that was TC. Okay, where the fuck is the rest of the loot then? There's 8 loot somewhere. Wish I should be on the fucking roof. It's not in here. Well, huh, found it. Four in this box. Four in this box. Ah, C4. Alright, and that's it. Now we can get the hell out of Dodge. Before we go though. As I was saying, before we go. Get that in there, get that in there, get that in there. And then grab that guy. Pick up me lattice. are gonna have to fight a little bit, so. They're fucking everywhere. These guys just don't want to die. What? There's no way. Alright, let's just kill him. Fuck it. I know, I'm a horrible shot. There was a door behind the T3. Didn't even notice, but I got all the loot, so it doesn't matter. Come on, boys. I know that's not everything. Holy fucking hell. These guys came prepared. Okay, one of them came prepared. The rest just died indignantly. Although, I have to admit it did take me forever to kill them. Org's a master shooter. He probably would have had them all dead in like 4 bullets. So I'll give him that kind of credit. That's what he does. He's the killer in the group. He's the one that says nothing lives. He's the natural born warganator. Still get in there? Yes, good. Oh. Bow wow wow yippee oh yippee. Alright. What else can we put away? Let's see. I know I'm acting weird. Shush. Guns. We put some guns away. We don't need these. Boom, boom. What? Why is there oil in the gun thing? Oh, there's the Wookie. Alright. Let's put extra building construction shit up here. Because the other box is currently full and I don't feel like going through it right now. Gun box is full too, so we'll put extra guns up in this one if we get any. Let's see. Let's get some resources out of there. Mm-hmm. 19.5. Oh, 5,000. 10,000. I'm not burning 10,000 on that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There we go. Oh, these are all 10. That's why. Good enough. There we go. Give access. War guy. Oh, fuck. That is not what I wanted to do. How'd I know that was going to happen? I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. Ugh. Fucking mouse, man. I swear to God. Warg answered to my killer Warganator comments. He said, absolutely, I kill everything, even us. That's true. But I have done my share as well, so I can't point that finger too hard. Alright, this one, those, that, well, we can leave that one in there just in case. Those, there's excess. We'll take that out, we'll take that out. Those are mine. We kind of chewed up the grenades a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, let's take those out too. Alright, boomy. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that too. And then, comps. Tools. I was gonna say that's it, and then I realized I have a whole nother raid box here. Alright. Right then. You can crack these golden eggs if you want. I don't give a shit. Probably won't give us anything good, but you never know. We did get an airdrop, so let's go throw that real quick and see what we get. Oh, that TC on the hillside's gone. We have a new neighbor, by the way. So there was a TC up there on the hillside there. And then we had this guy right down here. With his, we got that guy now. That's our new neighbor. And then we did have a guy. There was a guy down here that had a fucking sign on his base, but I think his base has been deleted. It was like right over here somewhere. He had a sign on his base that said something like, just found out the G-spot's not the hangout for the boys or something like that. I don't remember. But that guy's new. We are going to have so much diesel, my friend. I honestly think that's going to be about it for me tonight. I'll go up and replant the clones. And at least get a decent group of those going. 27 is enough for this one, and this one, and put 9 in the backup box. Alright, once those hit clone stage, I'll clone those and put those up in this box here. And then we'll be all set for those. Time to go throw some clones over the side of the fucking bank here. I'm gonna go put them in front of this guy's door. I don't know if he's online still, but... Can't even fucking click drop and make him drop, and fucking my mouse is so jacked, dude. I need a new mouse. And according to Warg, a new headset. This poor guy's gonna be like, what the fuck? Fuck another oil refinery. I've been picking up their junk. All the way. I think I killed a few up here too. Oh, crack, I could have sworn I killed a couple up here. Maybe not. I like littering this guy's house. Do. I like littering. Nah, just a new Discord. Yeah, new Discord for sure. My Discord's trash. I don't know why. Everything else on my computer works just fine. Discord doesn't want to work for shit. It used to work just fine on my laptop. I don't know why the fuck it doesn't work on the computer, but... I wonder if this guy needs green clones. I hope so. I don't even know if he's home right now. He was on earlier. Should put a turret right there. Alright. Oh, I gotta clone the clones. We're almost there. Alright, we'll clone the clones and then we're gonna call it a night. I think 2 hours and 15 minutes is not too bad. If I had been having a better day, I might stay up a little later, but it's been a fucked day for me. Warg, I'll jump into Discord for a little bit while I finish this up until you're off to work there. But in the meantime, for the rest of the stream, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Probably same time. Tomorrow's my Friday night, so I might stay on a little bit longer. Might go do some more stuff. Or I might try Quinfall tomorrow night. We'll see. Stay tuned. We'll figure it out. Come back, check it out, and we'll catch you then. Have yourselves a good night.